Change it, Mom. Hurry up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Is it just you or is it
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay, cool. All right, I was just making sure. Thanks. I appreciate this.
Oh, it's no problem.
I forgot. Were you the one who I forgot to save the number? Like, I think I texted someone else today asking if they were going to be doing the speech. Yeah, I thought that it was you. All right, my
Yeah,
bad.
no.
All right. So is this where we do it? I forget how to do it again.
Yeah, I went ahead and put your name up here so you can go ahead and start presenting whenever.
All right, cool. We'll get started. All right, I haven't really rehearsed this one too much, so it's kind of like
I did the same thing on mine.
All right. Hopefully I won't have to restart or anything. All right, so let me put a stopwatch here. Yeah, I got a really good grade on the last one. He gave me like 100.
Yeah, I did really good on that one too. I was kind of surprised.
It says there's a loading error, an error loading your app. This app did not load because it appears something wrong with it. What the hell? Oh. All right, I'm back on the screen. Okay, I'm gonna start. All right. The NCAA made $912.3 million in 2015 off of the backs of free labor. The NCAA has never paid a student athlete a penny since its beginning, and it doesn't really show much in the way of compromising and ever doing so. We need NCAA players to be paid because a lot of them come from economic backgrounds of lower class, and it's a burden on them to be dedicating all this time to school and their sport, and they don't even get any compensation for it. And a lot of them stay poor throughout college and have no money and have nothing because they give all their time and effort to this thing that doesn't pay them. Also, the quality of the sport is affected because players decide to leave early instead of staying through college when they should. Instead, they want to leave early and get money and go to the pros. The best players can do that, and we don't get to watch them maximize their potential at the college level. An example of this is Chris Webber. Chris Webber was a basketball player for the University of Michigan. He was one of the greatest college basketball players of all time, and he said that he made his decision to leave college after his freshman year when he went into the student library and he saw that they were selling his jersey for $100, and he couldn't buy pizza that night, and he realized that the system was corrupt and it didn't have his best interests at heart, and right then he decided to leave, which prevented the consumer from seeing him play for 3 more years at the college level and for the University of Michigan. I think that the only way to solve this problem is for the NCAA to pay their players. Like I said, they made $912.3 million from advertisement and tickets for something that they're not even paying the labor for. So I definitely think that they have the money to do it, and I think that it's time that they do it. And really, I think that's the only solution. I like to picture the NCAA, if they were to pay their players, you'd have much more competitive sports, and you would have this system that actually benefits the players. Instead of holding them down for 4 years, you can enrich their lives and let them focus on getting their education and being committed to their sport while not having to worry about economic hardship to do so. The action that we can all take as Americans, I think, is to watch less of the NCAA and even boycott them, because this is something that is really wrong. They're not paying the people who are bringing in all the money, and these people are stuck in terrible economic situations because of it. I think that's something that all Americans can understand, and all Americans can say this is wrong and we shouldn't stand for this. And on a larger scale, I think that the American media could bring light to this issue and give a voice to these people who are really voiceless. They're not allowed to come speak out against the NCAA while they're a part of the system. And I think that the media should make a bigger deal of this and should give, and that would pressure the NCAA to start paying their players. That's it.
That's good.
I got 330, so I think that
That's not bad. I think it's supposed to be like 3 to like 5 or something, right?
Yeah, 3 to 5. I think I don't think I'll ever go over 4.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna ask you actually. Well, I don't know. You could stop it or whatever. I don't care. I'll cut it out later. But
I'm not sure.
I was gonna ask you if you could maybe like later on in the week, because I've been talking to the professor. Like I did really well on my first 2 speeches, but or I did really well on the last 2 speeches, and the first one I did poorly on because I guess he said there was something wrong with the way I took the video where he couldn't see anyone. Basically, like he gave me a 37, and on the other one he gave me 100. So that's like really weighing down my grade. And I asked him like if there was anything I could do to enhance my grade. And he was like, well, if you haven't done any speeches, submit them to me and I'll look at them. Like I did the speech, but I might as well not have, because I'm really struggling because of that 1 grade. So I was going to ask him if I could just redo that. I was wondering if like there was any time this week like that you could be available and you could help me out with that if you wouldn't.
I'm actually flying out tomorrow, going to New York, and I won't have access to a computer, but I'll be back on Sunday if he'll let you wait till then.
Sunday? All right. I could ask him about that. And if not, I could find someone else. But all right. Thanks. I appreciate it again. Thanks.
No problem. Just let me know if he lets you do it, and I can get with you on Sunday.
All right, cool. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, no problem. You're welcome.
You could send this link to me, or do I download it from here?
No, I can send it to you. Are you on the Google Hangout, like where we can like write to each other?
I think I opened one up. If not, I could open one up with you, and you could send it there if you don't mind.
Okay.
All
yeah,
right.
because I'll just copy it and I'll send it to you.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye.